Dogfight is a story about a Marine named Eddie Birdlife and his struggle with the difference between humanity and the humanity that he has inside him and the feelings that he has for another person, and having to go off to war to fight in Vietnam, which is one of the most dehumanizing things a person can do. He meets a lovely woman in his last night in San Francisco, and the story is about his journey through that last night and into the war.
As we travel back and forth through his memory and his reminiscence of San Francisco, of his one last night, we wanted to make sure that the set kind of incorporated the sense of San Francisco and the memory. It's not about the literal places, it's not about the actual locations, it's his remembrance.
It's a great story, and it's an unusual thing to have in a musical, where you have a subject matter that's not necessarily musical subject matter, but with music that's still really like catchy and sort of upbeat. It almost is a disconnect, but it's a really beautiful story, and I think that anybody and everybody can relate to it in a lot of ways. We have a lot of fun things in this show, actually, including a whole bunch of party dresses. We have costumes that are props. We have costumes that do tricks, actually, roses that unwind, and jackets that lose numbers, and all sorts of other fun things. So it was a great show to work on. We have two periods. We have 1967 and we have 1963, and they look a little bit different. 1967 is a current world, and 1963 is a dream world, sort of. It's a weird PTSD memory. And you can sort of see that in the costumes. They're brighter colors, they're more saturate. The music is incredible. The show is looking incredible, and it's really worth a see.
I think people should see Dogfight because it's relevant. Although it's from 1960, it's based in 1963 and 1967, it plays with a lot of themes that are relevant today, whether it's rape culture, whether it's war, whether it's politics, whether it's humanization. I think they're all really relevant topics that were happening then that are reoccurring now. And I think it's important, and it's also fun. Although we talk about these very serious issues, it's an interesting perspective, an interesting way of seeing these perspectives and these views. And I think the audience will walk away with something that I hope really humanizes them.